ensuo de bɛkɔ hɔ na ama ne cost akɔso nti ɔsɛ adwuma yi kɛyɛ wo nso mekɔ ya ɛho kantimi nya mfasoɔ enti na yɛnya factories wa komada na ɛbɛ processing toast ɛwɔ mikrombunu east ne deɛ keka ho a ɛbɛ processing cashew so President Mahama say I will create that zone bidi bibia bɛwɔ hɔ wo ba ya yɛtwa wasase ama you create your factory kenya wo nsuo wo security wo bibia then they will process it nothing tomatoes ne so ya Ghana de a yɛtɔn wo yɛdwom so ho starch yeye we a yɛbɛdi di Ghana ne yɛde de aka na kwa ama no ne akɔtɔn na ma yɛnya dollar ama yɛnya obroni sika ne yɛde abɛ support economy no we na di adwuma eba beba we na be make ayo attractive and this is going to be a game changer for the agri sector and that is what President Mahama spoke about. Nabusia, aside this, and then I say we are talking about the Upper East campaign tour of John Mahama and the policies are or they are to draw. Na minim say ubenya wo chefa wo ya ka adwuma ho asem ya ka kuayo ho asem even before that ya ka kabuburo a aban we edi ato mine so and a hawa e dia breye for which reason you must vote for change. But aside this, when say obi hwe me wo ba young lady who school mu and we school and school nu kwa wan kobi but you talk to these young ladies they have great ideas but one for ni do ma ma dwem or adepa bi ma hwe we ma Mrs.
We have good news for our women. Women are the majority population in this country. They are more than the men. And women are active in agriculture. They are active in trading, commerce. If you go to the markets, it's mostly our mothers and our sisters who are doing business there. Unfortunately, they don't have access to the kind of credit or capital so that they can grow their businesses. And so, aside from empowering our women by the affirmative action bill that has just been passed by Parliament, the NDC intends to set up a women's development bank so that it can provide credit to our women. The bank will have its branches in the markets and all other places where women do business, so that the little capital that they need to be able to invest in their businesses, the bank will be able to advance it to them at very low interest rate, so that they don't have to go to loan sharks and go and take credit and have the loan sharks chasing them every day for money.
Minya ba wutie me maami bi a wutie me sister bi a wutie me and that's what Abama. The Ghanaian woman will rise again because John Mahama and Professor Nana Jane Opuku-Agyeman at the special National Women's Development Bank every Ghana ma mumbiri ni yenya emre bia wo Ghana bakosemu a the two major political parties ebi adwen ma ho to say the President Mahama and this time around it. For the second time we choose to oba so me bone chidom as ne boafo a say ye ne mwane ye to aba manoa we will be making history by electing the first female obabisi a obabe yo mampenya be de chire e wo man abakosem. But President Mahama say me mane nso ho the man here no enye representation keke say omumu ba ko atimi arise to that level. That is good. But the Ghana ma ehia pa any bitire because minim say me hwe me kra na me be ya adwen say Ghana ma nya akwadworo Ghana ma pedwuma. Ghanaian women are entrepreneurial. Woman is kiti bi obe turning around dodo na but turning around in business. I know because me mama or a business woman the betre kakra bi or the topano no the tukusua no the aboa me papa ma or the hwe ne menyina. That's why I know what Ghanaian women can do and President Mahama knows this. And you say or the bank ye do twemu back for ma bank it said ye di kan de mu nchire mu abre wo no e man ko na be ye mu adwuma bank manager or your ba teller or your ba cashier or your ba staff se wo mu nyina your ba security mpo your ba board of directors and ma na omo customers so emanko abe me bia beku bia yebepam we ye ma. There will be Maslock, there will be the commercial banks and other programs that a member too can access. But this bank is a real bank run by women and for only women. Now the omo say, inyema mienu. E ma epe betri dia ayedwa. Omo dia business, hairdressing. Obi pese okosua catering. Obi pese osua etibo, osua adepam. Obi pese opesika eko kwanso kofa nyema eyemi ebia eye doko eye aduane okoboku na okotogo okita ne betire bi kakra ba opebi asoso start and then maba wani bi so wo school wo great ideas into a beer company we register ebi kra wa create online business or page or Instagram or page or Facebook or so your online business. There are women in corporate world who have great ideas. In addition to the bosomi adwuma na oye no, ofeso oye business be attached. President Mahama say this women's bank will be there for you. Yebenya branches across Ghana. It will be at your doorstep. Enye nkran ko a, enye regional capital. Ebi be wo okru be bi ebi wo. Uko na yehwe wo proposal ne de opesa wo ya. From 1,000 cities, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, based on your capacity and your ability to pay. In Siuno, kete bi. And a condition say kofa collateral bra, kofa webra bibi aseni ho. Memre. Na bank no wo human resources are ebe training, ebe boawo, be ma guidance a. Udi sika ne be ye adwuma yie ne so atimi aba mfaso na watimi atue sika no na ofoforo so enya bi na wo so adwuma ye yie a odi akoboa wo kunu odi akoboa wo mma odi akoboa fie ba bia nya sika odi kofie. And that is why President Mahama sees this to be very important, because if you empower a woman, you have empowered an entire household. And he says that with this women's bank will target a minimum of 1 million, minimum 1 million a man. Ideas and proposals. This is your hope. More school, more person creating businesses. More but you want to do businesses in addition. Some of you are doing it already. But who pay sikebi crowd they expanded. Who pay 50,000 be their shame. Who pay 200,000 be their shame. This is your opportunity. None of the political parties na dream on the BBC aba except John Mahama. Wamana so say why your bar running mate or the policy we aba. I think Ghanaian women election where you must take it personal, because it is very much about your welfare. Na yanto abapa na John Mahama intimi this women's bank. Now abusia, aside this women's bank initiative, John Mahama spoke about housing. One of the major problems facing us. Ghana ni bia benya nka obo brawo ye adwuma no obetumi asie sika kakra no de asidan nene cement bo one bag at 300 Ghana iron rods mpuje bobo aben na obeye adwuma young man wo hweme young woman no asidan. John Mahama has thought about this. The vision, housing is part of it. He has a great policy for you. Makanwa sent me the Upper East region during his rounds, and I want you to watch that clip.
The government workers or anybody who has formal employment, we are introducing a housing program for you. So if you are working and you have an income and you have at least 15 to 20 years of your working life left, we will give you the design of a house. It will be in cedis, not in dollars. You show where you want the house to be built. The house will be built and we will deduct from your salary month by month by month for 15 years, 20 years until you finish paying for it. And so teachers, nurses, doctors, everybody who has a fixed income, you can benefit from this housing program. You can either build it in your hometown or you can build it where you are working so that you don't have to pay rent, and this will be available to all those who have working life of about 15 to 20 years left. You pay in cedis, not in dollars, and you pay at a low interest rate, not at a high interest rate. The government...
See, this man is a visionary thinker. He's a nation builder. He asem da ye de beji to me. Nye de onim se won to me. No. A lot of thinking, a lot of brain power has gone into this. You see, the President Mahama can be simple. Seven people are kind of potoka 70. Yem from retreat kasem no bi anti ase. Yewo nipa bebre wa o mu ye adwuma. Or 30 years, or 35 years, or 40 years, or 42, or 43, or 45. Or about 10 years, 15 years, 20 years than a nimua. Obetumia ye juma ansana wadru na home GM, which is 60 years. I want to know. But on one kasa no mpempe on kita sika. Obetumi dia kwa to asase, ato cement, ato abo, ato netie, ni etwa blocks, ni etu foundation, ni wesi there si. On to me nye. Because of babia. Bawomia ni MPP ase o man sika se makwa kodu. It has worsened it already. Kura ni nipa no ntimi nya dada. Ena ne economy na se ama nyema boa kosoro like this. So President Mahama say, eyi nyame ne pe ye ne mboa. Ni eto abama no ba. Or the housing nhyehyɛ foforo bi ba. Ghana ni bia baby a wonfie ni wo no ebe ma wo kwan so betumi aye adwuma 10 years 15 years 20 years no aban be ma house loan okwa bruchi aye friend mortgage enti wo baby a wo pese wo si wo dan no wo be kwa akoka kire aban aso ya ye be creative for this project. You register was how na me pese me si dan na madwuma mi yi ni busumi bia bia yetua meka 3,000 busumi bia yetua meka 4,000 enti say what me 1,000 cedis busumi bia in the next 10 years in the next 50 over that long period of time no e sika bebre and adan ya obi pese wo si na obi an pese wo si abronsan and obi an pese wo si self contained dan kese obi wa de opa in 3 bedrooms obi de opa kwa 2 bedroom obi so per 4 bedroom wabomu na be kire wado say 4 bedroom na wo pa e be hwe odwuma wo ye ne ho aketua if emre da wanimu obetumi ya ye adwuma say 15-20 years we can make enough deductions to pay for that building. And yes, I will advise you to go for a design, a house with adwuma ne wa ho den no e be so na abayama ne contractors esidan no near their ball besia near why your contractor over 10 years 15 years 20 years bosumi bia nam say wo ye adwumanti no ye betew kakran na wo di atuaka ukwa bruchira na we very mortgage enti no na President Mahama e dey baba this is a different style the bruchira the dina bunti dodo na wa okoto we die ye be siama and nam say ye siama unti no it can be customized to your needs. Say 3 bedroom na opa ubenya oso no dan say 2 bedroom a ubenya say chamber wall a ubenya say 1 bedroom a ubenya 4 bedroom 5 bedroom abronsan a ubenya ba ni nyina be gina wa ho den ni sika e ba wonsem ene ye analysis na sika dodo a ye betumi ate a e ma ho nchiru bebre a over a long period of time e betumi atua dan ne ka. This is what the visionary leader has for you. Under him you can have a hope, the hope of owning a house, because this policy will make it easy for that dream to come true. Now, wakasa about the nhyehyɛ fakua yo ho, wakasa about the nhyehyɛ mamabunu in terms of inuma or baby biebie through 24-hour economy. Wakasa about women's bank, nhyehyɛ woman ma. Wakasa about so many things. But President Mahama also spoke about education for Musuan there to be nurses trainees. He went there and he had a message for them. Allowances won't throw MPP for the children and ne dodo na esu se o ma ton mo color TV akoto black and white enyedwa. Ba wumi ayo mo 419. Akufu ado ayo mo na dada ba wumi dada and then you nursing trainees and teacher trainees etua no. Because alawa ama automatic employment so na President Mahama de maye so a ye twem no mawie school no mutifie saa ye mo modwuma ye beto aba ye so ye be fa 15,000 bi adwuma na ye de abedada ebi no. President Mahama addressed that. Watch this for me.
all of us are waiting for 7th December. We know the problems with trainee nurses. And that is why when we were in government, we said we're going to substitute your allowance with the student's loan. That's what we said. And that is because we wanted to create more employment for you. What is important for you is not the allowance, it is to get a job when you finish school. But somebody came and said he will pay the allowances. Unfortunately, it was 419. When he went to Techiman, it took a young, small trainee nurse like you to say that you promised us you pay our allowances. I entered nursing training 3 years ago. I'm in my final year. For the 3 years I've been in school, I have not received even allowance once. And you know what? They pretended like they didn't know. Oh, allowances, I'm not sure. I have to ask the Minister of Finance. I am saying that come and pay the nurses. You owe them almost 30 months of arrears. Some of them have left school without receiving their allowances. And some of them are going to leave school again without receiving their allowances. But one thing I can assure you, it is about jobs. And NDC is committed to jobs. And so we are going to create a situation where we can employ as many of you as possible. What the MPP does is, they don't employ for 4 years. Then when it's getting to elections, they quickly say, oh, we've opened the portal for employment. And so they say they've got financial clearance to employ 15,000 nurses. Why have you waited till 3 months to elections before you say you're going to employ 15,000 nurses? And which ones are you going to employ? Are you going to start from 4 years ago or 5 years ago? Which batches are you going to employ? And that is why we must create a condition so that when you are coming out of training, we are sending you into employment at once. Ezu, I make you a commitment. When I come, the hospitals we are building that have been abandoned by this government, we will continue them. When I come, the Agenda 111 hospitals they are building, I'll continue and finish them. So that we can create more space to be able to absorb all of you when you finish school. This election is between Ghana and MPP. And Ghana must win. And all of you must vote for Ghana so that we can rescue our country back from the family and friends government who want to acquire everything for themselves. Kwame Nkrumah founded this country for all of us. He didn't found the country for just a small family. The opportunities of this country must be open to all our children, no matter their tribe, no matter their political affiliation, no matter their religion. All of them deserve the opportunities of this country.
Wow. What a profound message to nursing trainees. And to Ghana Funyina, President Mahama said, allowance any juma de ne here a juma. Allowance ni betua. But the okaso will betua no wentua. A juma so anka nurse no ku school wi a onim se nurse de medjuma is secure. Isi so ano awofo no bibiri wo pese ne ba ko nursing training. We try university cross ko nursing training na be wi na adwuma ye den. E wo ho. He say aban boni we abi yi ni na free. President Mahama said the hospitals will fit as you meja gu ho no obeto aso. Empo omo agenda 11 na omo ye na omu ntwe sika bia nta akire no ye beba na anwe ne se no obeto aso no wawie. You see the way this man thinks? This is not how Bawumia and Akufo-Addo thinks. Mahama but you see that the nation builder is even thinking of completing Agenda 111 hospital, which they themselves say is by December this year. And Obama Kwaya for the nurses. It is the same for the teachers. We will complete abandoned school projects. We will bring back automatic employment for teacher trainees and nursing trainees. So our licensure exams you near the account or course so we in school no. National service near year free because nurses and teachers are year dada. The automatic employment ababi. That is President Mahama's message. Now your command here me the crown say this election is between Ghana and the MPP. And yeah, NDC and the MPP, Ghana and the MPP. Because MPP for the Ghana didn't, and I was here tint to say enough is enough. Chrono bono aye. Sikedieno aye. Amamu boni atimen nima ya de taxes, COVID levy, Weibola tax, levy, abuya betting levy, emabunu breno aye. We won't change. So it's an election between Ghana and the MPP, and Ghana must win, and inshallah Ghana will win. But all these things, the assurance I have for you, they said this is not a man who just promises. Jomama on Shebokwa on to me can on spell it. Osia Woyo, his legacy bears this out. And now Ghana can boast of the best airport in the whole of West Africa, Terminal 3. John Mahama, Ghana can boast of the second largest port in the whole of West Africa, NPS port, or Tema port. Her interchanges, her schools, Adanya will see her hospitals. Her Japade Numa Waye, Bosha will share Bia Udiso. And he has told us own country in this campaign. Na say ya to abama no so obedi no kra kire untwantro nkire eno na mebo wia na bibi fefe because wo China China Pew hene ahemfie Sheyi Rajo Mahama Kotare as part of his tour. I'll bring you highlights from there, then we'll end this NDC and youth segment and bring you the moment of truth segment. Even before that, I will take brief thoughts from Malik, who is not gone, is still here with me, about these things we have heard from John Mahama on this Upper East Tour.
What I can promise you is that I will be truthful to you. I will never tell you lies. I will never tell you things that I can't do. The problem with this country is that our policies are based on the short cycle of winning elections every 4 years. And we are not creating the foundation for this economy to take off. And so, we're not making you promises. I'm promising you that I'll work hard, day and night, to make sure that we reset the fortunes of this country. 4 years of a good leader will make more impact than 8 years of a dishonest leader.
If your child is going out, you fortify him so that he'll be able to fight the journey. But as you are going out now, we want to present you with something. Like here, a chief is going out. This time, if the chief is not there and he's coming out to campaign or to tell the people that you should take him as the next chief, you have to wear and be strong, and nothing should disturb you so that you'll be able to go through. When I was also looking for the chieftaincy after the demise of my father, this is the calabash I put on my head to go about, and you will know that I am out for the chieftaincy. If I go to any house and now beg, if they put granules there, I will take and then chew and get the strength. If I want water, to put the water there, then I'll drink and have the strength to go on with go on my round.
Wow, beautiful sights from the China Piers Palace in the Upper East region. These are all, snipers of the Upper East campaign tour of John Mahama, Ebanewi, and Mahama is coming back to Accra and he'll be continuing the campaign. And we brought you key highlights, including policies. And next week we'll bring you more. In fact, Nipa Bebramo suggested because the election is getting closer, we should be doing this show like twice a week, twice a week, so that we can bring you more of these highlights, more of these policies that can get you better informed and equipped to vote wisely. And we are thinking about it. And let me quickly find out before we bring the segment to an end. Malik, why Papa John Mahama in Upper East?
In fact,
all these policies, what do you make of it?
First of all, I see free near Ohenene. You see, many of you who are not from the north, the significance of near Ohenene. In fact, they don't just do it to just anybody. Ode peripere yo edudwuma omuyema obi a kire se owo nimdie osanso abodaye ema etimanfo omuyema obi a owo hyehyɛ pa edema oman, and that significance alone kire se the people of the Upper East region are solidly behind the nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And the media who say before be the nam. If you share picture no more sereno say omo de Calabash see President Mahama through, so they don't know. They don't know. Na media ni aye me yana say omo the other one still say toda o kire MPP for ne nyansa kakra se bi se ni ombe hu no say yesrimfo no yamamre different from other regions amamre. It is a one say obi sa. It signifies a lot, and we appreciate it as a political party. Media President Mahama preach the Upper East region no more. To be honest, question me be some wanna say policy is not cracked out of stone. Policy yenfa dynamite and pie and free bomo. In the other one still ono de ontimi nya policy mu ba akumpo enkogena bebi nka adenti no ono de sebi yemfa ne se President Mahama adwene 9 ho a ono so ndwene 1 ho ana 1 na ekọ ne tirimu mepai. You see, I am proud to be a member of the National Democratic Congress. More importantly, I am proud to have the nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, as my flag bearer, and Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman as the running mate to His Excellency John Mahama, because it makes our work easy. It makes our work easier. And then we are communicating and actually say, oh, NDC once a month. You feel proud. And President Mahama, you see, we have been consistent in our policies. President Mahama, you're true for. And Kweka said, what the young fan said, you can't say you cancel teacher trainee allowance. Young fan said, Yansheda and Kanasa. He repeated what he said in 2016. I say this was why I decided to take that decision. But this time, we will not only bring good policies for you, we will give you sustainable jobs when you finish,
which is what they need.
Now, when you policy ba kwa etoma kuma sopa the building of houses for Ghanaian workers. In fact, great, affordable houses are here. Great initiative. You see, I'm the son of a teacher. A teacher for a todo obi edwumadia ketua kakra. In fact, senior obi retirement mpo na dan mpo nsi here. But as a result of this policy, who ye edwuma na wo dan no aban esi ama. Na ye tete so ye ti wo ketua to kakra. By the time you spend 15 years working, and you have your own house. This is one of the greatest policies for Ghanaian teachers.
It qualifies you to even live in the house. Even before you finish paying. Like it happens in
exactly. A Ghanaian youth watching, a Ghanaian worker, a house to a mobile phone.
The end I will pay.
A
job.
The job
to a mobile phone. And a house. And a house. As compared to a mobile phone, the end I will pay. Vote wisely. That is a message for you.
Vote wisely.
And we'll be bringing you more of these excerpts. Malik, thank you very much. So where we've got into, just give me a second. Where we've got into, we're coming back with Moment of Truth.
Fire.
Fire. Air cost war anymore. I was here power to ma. Yes, we know change is coming. But ansana change in beba na kakra na aka no yesika kakra na aka no yemo ho ban enye sa adwoma ma beba no na ba wumia ne na kufu ado ne sa japade akromfo yi o ma disika ni nyina o hwe ma me ye bape. We are talking about Moment of Truth, and we are talking about overpriced, inflated, dubious, sleazy sole source contracts are yɛde ama ba womia ne ne nuanoma ama ɔman Ghana ahwere sika twetwedie hwɛ we ma me sisi. For this is the Moment of Truth. The current reno any and amamwo boni a ekoso ye my Ghana mu katasehye ne proya dodo na peso mu disie no ye baba mu ma obi ehu de ekoso wo my Ghana mu na mwati ase de ntia e bo se woto aba for nsesa for change come 7 December 2024. Medical culture say we are talking about overpriced sole source contracts awarded to the Bawumias. You see, sole sourcing in Kenya dia the bonny in principle, because over procurement acts yemra Ghana ya abai jumedia all ye bia se abai sidan abai ye kwan abai koto bibi no e was abai fa sa kwan no so the toss ade no and our the yes project no. So over procurement law ni mu aye the shame section 40 say oman no kwa hu ye here bi mu in emergencies and say so oman ni hia de bi pa urgency and say oman ne person odi dwumadie bi a company ba ko penny betumi ye sa adwuma no a exclusivity ene de keka ho a aban no betumi aye de friend so source ne say sa aban person ye project bi amra ne say ba mu no bi o person ye bibia no mepre na de ne bo wo fom a obetumi aye ne yie ama o man ne nya so mfaso no fa adwuma ne ma no eno de friend competitive tendering or see a tendering. Whether it is a classroom block, whether it is a road project, whether it is a water project, whether it is a supply of goods and services, and say as a general rule, tender it. Na be munu bi opese o ye adwuma ni bia no nkopre. In cases of urgency, in cases of emergencies, exclusivity, compatibility, Section 40 of the procurement law, so you can do sole sourcing. So sole sourcing is supposed to be an exception and not the norm, not the general rule. But you see, she said you be church mu coming, and yes, some po na MPP for church mu when they were in opposition. The person me kai won send be omo kan about sole sourcing. This is Bawumia Twitter handle, 8th September 2016. Bible says, "When no one send ye di be bua ofo ana ye di be bua wo bem." Bawumia no one send ni muntie no. Or say overpricing of contracts through the use of sole sourcing is very typical of this Mahama NDC government. Or say Mahama buy no. Over bu mine ye project bia na bo no ye di bia ka ho because ye no true sole sourcing. It is one of the major campaigns about Mahama no sole sourcing. According to him, it leading to overpricing of contracts. Emma or my Shriska. The same Bawumia 3rd February 2017. This is Ghana Web. We will abort rampant sole sourcing, Bawumia. See, be chat sole sourcing, ye be brenimu. And yet, the same Bawumia Katreman Pro, where starfm.com.gh, May 29, 2017. On it, MPP Abemu Penifo Nekasa, or say, don't abuse sole sourcing. Don't abuse sole sourcing. Utu abofo mamunko abuse sole sourcing. The same Bawumia, December 31st, 2018, City Newsroom published a story. Emra Bawumia koye press conference. Say aban we eshebo makoma kwa aduanan 40 bia aban na diso na ye ntronko a. But as part of the so-called promises I was say omo fulfill no. You can see here. We promised to move away from a predominance of sole sourcing to tendering in procurement, and we have delivered. We have delivered. Two sole sourcing, you deliver, you do your boss. This is Bawumia. In fact, the boss of Mampenya Kufuor, he was categorical, more categorical on sole sourcing. Say Nyadepa. Until on the 23rd of August 2016, the Twitter handle ni Kufuor was said the era of sole sourcing will come to an end. This is moment of truth. Itumira ni achirisi ni amaobiedi. Asemu ayeke bia yema wadanse. Oh, ensemu omo kadi gu Mahama hu fi no. Eno ne ye de aye omo susudua. Ye hwese de omo kan no omo diso. And they have done the opposite and far worse than what they were complaining about. So you stay cool. Na dimechi. Abusia enfonyira wo hu ne hai. Eyo mampenyi abedi echiri Alhaji Bawumia MPP Frank Katuvuni a obonto ase yento abama no. Onene maame ni nuanom netewe. Na ene emerenti menka sa abadi nuanom o maka. Ene my tension wo de o hye atade blue yiso a pongo yellow bi da ne boso no hye polo Lacoste. Ye friend no Abraham Bawumia ni nua panyi moja baako ni nua direct. Abraham Bawumia ne yira awaware no onye Ghana ni oye bruni ye friend no Aneta Kamiska Bawumia. Na omumienu omu register company bia ye free company no Resource Access Limited. Uti di na abedwe so omu resources bi ama omu ni resources uti omu a omu di omu resource ye adwuma omu di nyafunyafu no me baba be kire. So you see ye pese ye ma wa dance na hu se de ye kan ye no krenti no ya call Registrar General system mu company ye friend Resource Access Limited. Who are the directors? Nipa mienu. Abraham Bawumia, director. Ena ne yere Aneta Kamiska Bawumia, director. Oh, abusuya no mo mpre mo obi kra mamu o emeye director na on fasika ni bi nko da bi. Omo ankasa no kuku football bo match afa. So okuru ni oyere Bawumia nuanom directors. You see secretary ni ye hwan? The same Kamiska Bawumia na yere na no so na ebo secretary. So abusuya ba ko company. Enye se amanfre ni bi wo. No. The same household. Who are the shareholders, the subscriber, trustees? Why? Abraham Bawumia, the secretary ni yere, directors ni yere, and shareholders also the same Bawumia. We share say 100,000 bikekeo, 100,000. Now abusiafo, what's there na yehuwa? Yesi afemia, ene yes a moment of truth jumedi. Yehwehwe mu a ya ma na be dead say. Sa Bawumia ni nua company ya ye friend of Resources Access Limited no. Contract akesia sika kesia taho. Ena bay etietia mraso e de ama company we through sourcing. Sourcing na Bawumia ni Akufuado e kan one sem say ya de boni in opposition omu betu ase etu ministers for they shouldn't do sourcing. They even created the whole ministry of procurement. And the justification was that the person too sourcing say because sourcing a chrono and more my boka. You will say this Bawumia company here a friend of Resource Access Limited or nini nuya yere atoto ano and na yede oman Ghana projects akese ama womo enye say yese ma Bawumia nuanom enye business no omo nana omo ntia say Mahama nuanom be business. It is a Mahama nua Ibrahim Mahama a well established accomplished businessman not only in Ghana but Africa or any business legitimate business or ye bibi kura boa Ghana free bonto te say there or ye say or the workers ebete or do river mu ama free bonto MPP for some months here. You saw the noise they made in 2016 about that when Ibrahim decided to use his workers and buy equipment to dredge the door for free of charge wanye Ghana. We mu dey just omo ye bibi free amayo omo say omo pa buy contracts no problem o pa buy contracts afa mrakwanso adwuma na omo pe no tender it na ma afoforo so kwan no omo so ntimi compete for it and let the person with the best bid win. So omo na what the lowest and the best bid win ya any problem. But why will you do it illegally through sourcing? Now what's also I increase a buono, why overprice it, why inflate a buono. Na magana ina ye wa huchiremu ye wu ye wano adwuma ni woni pebre no ye sika kakra no so a mo sanso di ni nyafu Bawumia ni nabusuafo. That is what the story is about. Because as you can see on the screen, project kesiye we Sunyane Airport Rehabilitation Project. Sunyane de me matena ho for mfie bebre nti minimum asem. Akufuado 2019 and on the asobo ho say airport na e dada opese osiesie no adepa. There no opese oye no ho. If you go to Bono Regional Coordinating Council website, adwuma omo ka say omo ye no airport one saying. Look, he said the scope of work included the rehabilitation. President Akufuado Neka say rehabilitation and extension of the runway from 1,280 meters to 1,400 meters into 120 meters extension. 120. Equina you 100 meters now. 20 meters as also. Kota kakrebi. Repair of apron. Apron ye baby a packy plane. Na potholes be one person musisi. And a terminal building I had that was a minimal renovation. Ye painted and I'll show you the terminal. Ejuma wenkwa kekeno. Akufuado say or the 52.25 million cedis. Titisikano 525 billion. Eneye. Awodiama Bawumia nwe. Wan maho kwan amobia me pribi so se ononkwa ya ye ni sumwase dwede ye kuki dia ma wo. Edwuma be no maye no ho for which reason we must pay them this money. And look Ghana Airport Company website Sika Yetuama Company nini. So the Ghana Airport Company Limited commenced rehabilitation works at the cost of 52.25 million on October 25, 2019. Phase 1 on my area And if you go to the airport, they will be huni. Look at this. When 120 meters runway, no, 120 meters one-way extension, no, just this. And terminal way na Kufuor so minimal renovation. Minimal renovation. This is the terminal. Terminal ni new, enimu car park ni. This is the terminal. Nipa 100 pe ne betimi process yo mo. Dan ni ya ye no pinti ma mento keke. Abusianfo, and the cost of this project bawomia ni nua no waye no moto anansesem kire say 525 billion. Sika no mo de ye den. Ada omu quota na omo ye no mo de gold fry ana. What is so special about this work that you will award it through sole sourcing? What is so special about this work that you will pay 52.25 million cedis for it? What is so special about this? Because Bawumia ni nua no mo aba. Omo pesika e de akoyo mu fie. No Bawumia nya bia ye campaign. Enyesa. Nobody cares about Ghana. Nobody cares about the youth. Nobody cares. Now, whole airport, this is a brand new airport President Mahama built. Brand new airport from Kinkri to Kankrai. Terminal is seen on the campus of about 400 passengers. And with VIP, with VVIP. This whole airport President Mahama built. No? Let me go back, sorry. The runway 1,900 meters and 30 meters wide. The Bawumia Nuanoma and the 2x4 airport almost on my 120 meters runway, 30 meters wide. 1,900 as compared to 120. Whole airport terminal, you seen it from scratch. With VIP lounge, with VVIP lounge, bet me processing 400 and over. When we paint we say minimal renovation can process only 100 people. Whole airport, you see brand new apron. This one just patching of potholes on the existing apron. Whole airport, you see 9 kilometers of roads around it. Where a few roads connecting to the airport, no more resurfacing. And Mahama built this brand new whole airport at $25 million. All the bagan at the time, exchange rate in here 4 cities now. The highest it went to 100 million cities. But we said they have used more than half of the whole airport project to do at the Tantaya Uhunihe, at the Tantaiwe, which is the Sunyane airport. Ade, but they been Ghana for the Ayabawumia. Sawo pisike dia kwan we ne efa so. Look, say we nko akan haye. The ehu kura ne say beyond the airport no, Cocoa Rose, Bako mienu, not just 1, 2. Bako bo oka mienu bo mu 83 million cedis for the 2 Cocoa Road projects. And also a bind the amaba womienu ane ne yere company no. Titisikana 830 billion. What are these projects? Upgrade of Asia Kropo Odomasia Sibrim Road, 22.18 kilometers. Upgrading of Chiboso Haso Wadre Bangalow Feeder Roads, $29.4 million. If you add the 54.2 million to the 29.4 million, you get 83 million cities. All to one company. We're so sourcing. Illegally. Auditor General say Etiaga Ambrase ka projects we Cocoa Board for the Bema company we through sourcing and running support. Look, where is the evidence that the project was given to them based on sourcing? Where 14th May 2020 letter, Public Procurement Authority for Trade giving approval, say Omama Kwai, first sourcing companies be projects. And if you look at number 7 and number 8, and the Wahano. Asia Krupo Domasia Sibrim Road and 22.18 kilometers. Resource Access Limited. Bawumia Nyane Yere Company. No. That is it. And the other one, that is it. 83 million. So they were all awarded through sourcing. And the Auditor General in Hwehwemu Awaye, the Auditor General in Hwehwemu Awaye say the Public Procurement Act was breached. Public Procurement Act, no, ye tieti amraso. So adwuma ni nyina no ye illegal contracts ne de amaba wo miane nuanom. Na the Auditor General hu no projects we mu a ehu kura ne say o minor hwere sika bebre. O sika omo anya no true source na enka ye betumi aye no at a price which is 3 times cheaper. Instead of 83 million for the 2 projects, you know, Kibetumi used about 20 million. They are the same rules. That is the Auditor General, not me. And this is the Auditor General's report I'm talking about. This is the evidence. Performance audit report of the Auditor General on the construction of cocoa rules. You can Google it. It's on the internet and you can read it. And if you check paragraph 55, the Auditor General is clear. The cocoa board's procurement policy stipulates that they must follow the procurement law. Now, producer, my focus is paragraph 65. Give me paragraph 65. Paragraph 65. I say cocoa board did not rigorously. This is not Sami Jenfi or NDC. This is not Malik Basintele or this is Auditor General of Ghana. The report ni. We na Ghana yama na juma se onhwehwe abansi kasa mu nyina. Or say cocoa board did not rigorously analyze its procurement options for value for money, but sought approval from PPA for single sourcing and restricted tendering, thus procuring contracts which were up to 3 times more expensive than they could have obtained through competitive tendering. Or say sa cocoa road projects na buy ne de amaba wo mianuanom no. Say ya anya no so sumu asi dwadie no mo ye na. Ene ye ma wo kwan say contractor obetumi aye kwan ni bia me pri bia. Auditor General say ni hwehwe no mu kire say sika ye de ye kwan mienu 83 million cedis no. Nka ye de mu nchichemu be miensa pe. Uchemu miensa nka emu ba ko pe na nka ye de be ye 3 times cheaper. Na ye say ba wo miane na busuafo ni nuane na yere company. Ghana sika over 600 billion cedis because they are benefiting from illegal, overpriced sole source contracts. You see, this is what we are talking about. I've spoken about the Sunyani Airport project. I've spoken about these 2 cocoa road projects. But not just that though. Acquiring projects bebre wo krom ha. Ninyina the same company one eko. Producer, give me those documents. The payment vouchers are intercepted. Payments made to this same Resource Access Limited for Teshi Road, for the Teshi Road projects, for Kumasi Brekum Road project, Accra Inner Road projects. All these contracts through sole sourcing. Contracts. They don't tender sole sourcing, and all the sole sourcing illegal. So the problem is not that they are doing business. The problem we have is that why are you giving it to them through sole sourcing, which is illegal? Abrawo position with sole sourcing ye wo banwa betwem. Sole sourcing ye chrono. Inti ade na wo chrono ni bi. Why have you made sole sourcing the norm now? Why are you doing the sole sourcing illegally? Why are you overpricing the sole source contractor? Auditor General say yeah, boka 3 times more. Why? Bawumia why? Boneben ye dia yo. Aden. Lectures be ni nyina na krono we na na obebo. If the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will less. Na krono we na wo pa obebo. Nyasa. Why? Tigana for wonya momobo. The whole Ghana we have only 4 MRI machines. You go to our major hospitals, they don't even have dialysis machines to be with kidney disease. No be call hospital na pay for them mad that from yesem penny. Health insurance in Yajuma, paracetamol cries. I just say okoto. Ejuma ni kuro ni pebre. And amunkwa sika bebre ba mo nya no ba womia. O pesika ben bi. Look, in 2012, 23 alone sikanko ayetua separate payments to Bawomia Nuya Company Air Resource Access Limited. Another 83 million cedis, it is kind of 830 billion. Why? This payment is dated 13th March 2023. Almost almost year Accra rules be a man of 5.7 million cedis. Titisikano 57 billion. Producer next, very quickly. Next. This is 28th November 2023. The same company, 2023 no March, Yamanibi, November, 6.1 million, Titisikano 61 billion. Yanko, next. This is 3rd March, the same March now, a man, first one, the same March now, a man, 16.4 million, Titisikano 164 billion. Next. The same payment, these are payment vouchers from the controller. 25th March 2024. Another 10 million cedis paid to the same Bawumia and Inuanum company. Titisikana 100 billion. Next. The same company, July, a free March 3 payments, July, 25th July 2023, 5 million, Titisikana 50 billion paid to them. Next. August, after July, August, this is November, 8th November 2023. 2 million, Titisikano 20 billion. Already, I've shown you a November payment. Next. The same November 14th, they paid them in succession, 1 month. Look, there are contractors in this country. Omo, any sole source contracts near them are omo. Any dream kata any project contracts near them are omo. Contracts papa yafa mrakwanso di ama omo. Ebi akoje bank besia e kwan omo si. Suku omaye enyuma ye dem a omu nyina they have done it. 5 years ni aban ni ntwa omoka aban no se oniska 4 years ni omo raise certificate ntwa ebi besi omokoje ye no wusi nwawe omo ama omo afa ho anya stroke awu. I know contractors like that. Areho ye ntwa wo ka da aban ni sisike ni ho. But Bawomia Nuya there, our illegal sole source contracts here. Look at the way they are paying them. And yet the contract, a contract, Papa Bio, illegal sole source contracts. They are paying them in succession. Projects Kakra, and I can't once in our press conference about 5 of them, Oka payments in Kwa Yadiama Bawomia Nuya company Bumwa. It is 218 million cedis. Read my lips. 2.18 trillion old Ghana cedis. Ti wo MPP ni si akola e ma 200 Ghana e bi na koto data na wudi di samije mfi atem no. Wo de na wanya. Adwuma kura wuni bi. Adwuma kura wuni bi. This is what Bawumia is doing, and because of cheap politics, people are supporting this man. How can this man fight corruption? Mate we the ocean driver. Wasuya krono adwuma no kra chen the driver. Wasuya krono adwuma no kra chen the driver. Many people think that it is only a Kufuado ni no for repenyi fie na busuya for ken for ata no nko ana omo ye the japade thieves omo boy krono. But Bawumia is 10 times worse. This is just a tip of the iceberg. In the coming weeks we will show you more. And that is why we tell you, say, you can't make a mistake of trusting this man. When you're crying about so sourcing, when you're oye, you know because Obama obe free phone no wajenedi. Se kwatre kwa si Obama ontoma tienedi. If you want ni oba fa ofura kwa wafa no wafa ne ba ma ne ba kra ne obekọ Jesus. Bawumia be si eso a kwa shema entro na doso. Krono na doso. He is neck deep in the ongoing state capture ebo man na me risikano the ntia wo bre wo kwan ye nyeye suku a ya jesi wo hospital a ya jesi wo adwuma wunya bi nyane se sika nke de be yo man ni ye na auditor general lekano Bawumia ni nuanom companies. They are grabbing the money and look at how they are paying themselves. It is possible. It's any possible saying. Or Pentama breaking 8 na was a subcontract na maninu ane ne yere nom sa. Then they will be paying themselves for illegal sole source contracts. It is better no monkasa. Now also what wo sike omu wi omo ma. Also it's possible. Now we can be dio machi. Minya, baby, your mind was sitting him, not to Abapa. The Makenya, no credit through. I've given you the facts, I've given you the evidence. It is for you to get choice. So, we bet to Abba. Ama nkrofo we ya ma omatena so abokro no and now be sisem ama Mahama ba he has promised so be yenhwehwemu o no mo ma for men sika bia no watwe o ma so wagye sika na ma men ne dia yo man ye the Japanese thieves and bawumia ni nua no they will never go scot free. The only way they can go scot free is when you give them your mandate again. Then nobody will come and check them. And the Ghana no mo beton yete ha na China for abaze Ghana ye dia esi awowa abo mine don't come e ho no mine kika kono no. It is not funny, it is serious. Sika we ki bitimi aye bibi papa bi ama wo ana wo nua bi anya so mfa so o me dia said kwa 2.18 trillion cedis illegally given to Bawumia and his family through overpriced illegal source contracts. But we have hope, and our hope is in John Mahama. So beba no wama hwehwemu akoso wama mraye adwuma wama prosecutions akoso de wadi sika yede na kwa akoto jail ne agye sika no ayo man ye and o ma wie sika no sa o muntumi fa nko bank mpu egugu o mo pass ne go so afo na no hwe baller so no ono ne de egu mpaase kura bro $1 million na ne ba wo miam de ese wani. And John Mahama say mo waka about corruption no na me de bejaw na ya rapport up. So watch this for me.
The most important issue in governance is the fight against corruption and accountability. If you don't want to be accountable, go and do your own business. Whatever you do in your business, nobody is coming to hold you to account because it is your own investment. But if you decide that you want to come into public service, then be prepared to be held accountable. And so I've said it and I'll say it again. For those people who have been involved in scandals and various acts of misappropriation in this government, this MPP government, we shall investigate you and we will let the law take its course. We will hold everybody to account. And if you have abused your public trust, the people of Ghana will exact the sanction that is required.
That is the message. That is our concluding message for you. But we are not done yet. We have messages to read. Malik Basintelewaba, what do you think about this? And we are now the ACO messages in this.
Media. Say Baumia de Chrono, Becantrono Hodia, Obebre Papa, because this is not how.
Sisuma Mibim.
Say Baumia de Chrono. Beka on trono hodia obebre papa
your trofo was also bokrofo
your trofo was also bokrono dia obebre papa. This is not how Baumia
double jeopardy
came to Accra. In fact, Sema Matitino, it is pure state capture. Now why again says isi andumpe na akano omberi amanasa.
Our only hope is change.
Lawyer.
And John Mahama. But tell me, what are our viewers saying?
Gabriel Asem, also we are happy and proud to have John Mahama as our hope for returning Ghana back to the normal status we want. Gabriel Asem, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next. Okay. Prince Henry Koforidia said the only person that can rescue Ghanaians and reset Ghana is the visionary His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The MPP led by Nanado and Baumia must go to opposition and face prosecution for the mess and one-tom free they have perpetuated on Ghanaians. MPP must go. # Prince Henry Koforidia. JDM Israel Bafase, JDM has done before and he will do again when given the nod. Suleimana Musa says time to reset Ghana. Thank you, Suleimana. Yaya Sedu Yemboni say, Same, Ghana is bleeding, but she has no mouth to talk. What went wrong or what has gone wrong, opinion leaders are quiet. Even if they can't read, don't they have ears and eyes? NDC keep the message resonance at constant pitch. Thank you very much, Yaya Sedu. We are grateful.
Producer, whilst we're talking, kindly upload the NDC replay schedule. Before we sign out today, I have a very important announcement for you. And producer, if we can have it on the screen for viewers, if you can do picture on picture for me. Yes. This is an important announcement. NDC 360, the replay of the shows, which includes all the previous shows we have done. No? This is a well-structured schedule of it. Will be to me if you can take a picture with your phone so that you can track it. Episodes ni aye bebre bi wa want to be anhwe. Ebi kra wa wo hwe bi, be wa anhwe anwie. Ebi wo wa samre no na bi a wonte kra say this NDC 360 show. Ebi wo wa you would want unwie bi to watch because he couldn't watch it. This is a schedule for replaying NDC 360 on TV. UTV is the latest kid on the block in terms of replaying NDC 360. Afena Omwaba, and we thank UTV so much. We've been working on it for a long time, and I'm happy to announce say every yawoda eye ochna 9:15 to 10 p.m. Ubenya NDC 360 repeats ahewo. So it will be one of the segments that will package it 45 minutes, and you will learn something new. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Say, if you miss NDC 360, no problem. You can watch it again every Thursday, 9:15 p.m. to 10 p.m. At Dome TV, first, na fear that 8:30 to 10. Your sister time, no. They say, ya ba yawoda numre 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Make it a point to watch it on Adom TV. Wezo TV, they stream the program live, and we're grateful to them, and they also repeat it. Now they are going to repeat it 2 times in a week. It will say there be 4 p.m. Yawo there be 9 p.m. I think there is a small typo there. So Sundays 4 p.m., Thursdays 9 p.m. on Wezo TV. Kesbin TV, they've been with us from the beginning. They always repeat NDC 360. 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. We're grateful to Kesbin TV, and you can watch it there. 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. is a full 2-hour program that you can always watch. And Angel TV, apart from the live telecast, they also repeat the program Saturdays at 1 p.m., Sundays at 12:30 p.m., TVXYZ also on Mondays after 10 p.m. So get this schedule on your phone and spread it on social media. Put it on your status, put it on your DP, share it to your broadcast list, and let the word go fast. Apart from the live show we do on Wednesdays 8 to 10, no, you can watch replays of ND. Some are 1 hour replays of 45 minutes, you know, you kind of say excerpts, or the entire 2-hour show. You can watch it there. And Malik, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much, lawyer.
Thank you for coming. Just seeing you, they should keep watching. You're going to see a lot from Malik on subsequent editions on NDC 360, where he will be sitting in for me and hosting this program. And we thank you for sticking with us from the beginning till the end. Our viewers, listeners, you are amazing. We love you, and we will not let you down. This is the time for change. There's a time for us to see a transformation in our lives. And that change can only come about if menu ye share sitting ye see jina ye pa ye de tuaba pa ye tuaba na majo Mahama ni NDC to come and reset this country and build the Ghana we all want. So I leave you once again with a Shewa sitting montage, and I'll see you again same time 8 p.m. next week. Thank you.